Welcome to the newest installment of the Untitled Film Nerd Project. My name is Philip, and joining me as always is Teacher.
Hello.
We march on with our Hill House Marathon thing. This is night 2. Night 2 is covering episodes 3 and 4. It goes without saying, spoiler warning now. If you have not watched Hill House or these episodes, go watch them first, then come back to hear us discuss them. Let's jump right into it. It was episode 3 that I kind of finally realized how they were breaking the episodes up.
Yes.
I was like, oh, these are by person now. It's person-centric. So episode 3, we got pretty much our backstory or the point of view from Theo. It's when we find out why Theo wears gloves.
Yeah, and I thought it was a very cool reason.
Yeah, she basically has Bruce Willis's powers in Unbreakable.
Well, yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool. I like how they approached it. I like how they did it. Episode 3 was kind of powerful.
Yes. Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah, not only do we get Theo's backstory, but man, what an example of her power. Like finding out what was going on with the little girl and the foster dad. I think when she was laying on that couch and she looked up and saw the smiley face, like my blood went cold. I was just like, oh my God.
Yep.
And it's kind of now, this season is just, it's good. The first 2 were kind of, this is not bad. This is kind of fun, and it's being written well and acted very well. But episode 3, man, this is when it got into some serious drama territory. And I think it's also because I like the character of Theo. Because we talked in night 1 about the sibling rivalry thing. She's like the badass, pretty much tell you like it is. Sibling, and I like her for that. But I really, really, really liked episode 3 a lot.
Yeah. Just an awesome use of her power and a slow reveal as to her power.
Yes, like I love the scenes with her and Luke and him in the dumbwaiter.
Yes.
Nope.
Yep.
A, claustrophobic. B, nope. C,
yep.
Creepy ass basement and awesome house. You have to talk about how fucking awesome the house is.
Well, and just a cool reveal of the monster in the basement.
Yeah. I feel so bad for the youngest ones. Like no one believes them.
Yes.
And you said in night 1 that you think what happened to them as children really affected Luke and why he's an addict. And you're starting to kind of be proven right. It's like no one believes Luke or Nell at all. And this is going to have to manifest itself. We haven't got a lot on Nell yet. It'll be interesting to see how her side manifests too, because after episode 4, which is all about Luke, and I have hardly any notes for this. At first I put I don't want Luke's backstory because to me he was the most uninteresting character. But by the end, I was totally on board.
Yes.
The guy playing Luke, adult Luke, is doing a fucking great job. Like holy shit! And I liked his addict friend. Up until what she did, and I thought she did a good job too. And yeah, these are 2 of the strongest episodes, but I loved episode 3.
I was going to say that another thing I liked about the 3rd episode was when Mrs. Dunway, is that? Dudley was yelling at Luke, and she was just like, stop yelling at him. Well, I'm just worried that he's going to get hurt. Well, then say that.
Yeah.
And when she touched her hand. And
yeah.
She's like, she's not angry. She's scared.
Yeah.
Awesome little girl.
It was like that scene and then the Gospels scene from the previous episodes. Or episode 2, I think. Yeah. It's just, I like that. I like that a lot. It pleased me.
The 4th episode. Couple things there. Again, it's just reaffirming to me that Steve is a dick.
Oh my God. Yeah. That scene at dinner.
Yeah.
And then after dinner, I am not liking this dude at all.
Yeah.
And I want him to be put in his place so bad. And I'm just like, somebody do it, because he's so fucking arrogant. And yeah. Steve's a douche. A massive douche.
Yeah.
Like easily the most unlikable character so far.
And I can see why the wife left him.
Yeah, but in fairness, we haven't gotten to his backstory yet.
Yes, true.
I thought that Luke was very unlikable. Before this, that's why when it started, I'm like, fuck, this is Luke's. But by the end of it, I was, okay, I get it now. And the writing is so good that by the time we get to Steve's backstory episode, I might have a change or two. So, yeah. Right now, I want to punch him in the face. Yeah. Really hard. I wish somebody would. There's always that two sides. This is one of those, there's two sides to every stories. So it'll be interesting to see what his side of the story is. But on paper right now, I agree, yes, completely. I can totally see why Lee left him, because, oh my God, you're a giant douche. And, ugh.
Oh, one other thing to mention about the third episode was I thought it was highly amusing, Nell's wedding. And when they discovered about Theo.
Yes.
They're like, we didn't know you were into bridesmaids.
I love they were taking bets on which guy it was. And then I walked through and I was like, oh, I was like, dang, what a place and a way to come out to your family by banging one of the bridesmaids. Dang. Theo's a rock star.
Yes.
She's so cool. I love Theo so much. I can't help it. She's so cool.
But back to episode 4. Again, I love the design of the ghost that's haunting Luke.
Yeah, the bowler hat one. Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting that not only does each child seem to have their own quirk and power, but each one has their own haunting.
Yeah. I don't think Steve has one.
That we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he also seems to be very ignorant. So maybe he did and just convinced himself he didn't. But they've been dropping little hints here and there that I don't know if he's
sensitive at all.
Yeah. Well, yeah. In more ways than one.
Yeah.
That's an understatement. Yeah. So we'll see, though. I'm very interested to see where, like, whose backstory we get next and where it goes.
And I have to, going by memory alone, I want to say that they patterned at least the room with the spiral staircase after the original black and white movie.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember a staircase like that, and even the landing where the staircase ends.
I don't think I ever watched that one, though.
Yeah, it's on our to-do list, because I think you would very much like it. So much better than the piece of shit 90s.
We'll see. I don't know. This is gonna be a tough act to follow so far.
Yeah.
This is well done.
As Luke said when that, at the meeting where the drug addicts were telling their stories, and she turns to Luke, and after hearing the blind guy's story, she's like, Luke, do you want to tell us your story? And it's like, and follow that.
Nah. Yeah, don't do acid.
Yeah.
Especially if you see things like horrific things that haunt you. Yeah, I've heard stories from friends who I've never touched that kind of stuff, but I've heard stories from friends who have issues, and don't. If you have any kind of mental stuff going on, acid is probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
Another reason I won't do it, I'm afraid of what the fuck I would see.
Well, and it's also, what you're buying.
True, yeah, you don't always know. But yeah, very good episodes. Episode 3 really sold me. Like I said before, I really like Theo a lot, and I warmed up to Luke by the end of episode 4. So I'm very anxious to continue tomorrow night for night 3, which we'll hopefully get to cover 5 and 6. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this.
Yes.
Well deserved of the hype.
Yes.
And kudos to us so far for avoiding spoilers.
Yes.
Because due to 31 days, we're like a few weeks behind. So yeah. Anything else you'd like to add?
Nope, I think that about covers it.
All right, well, that wraps up this installment of Night 2 for Hill House. We will be back tomorrow night for Night 3, where we're at least going to try and hopefully get through episodes 5 and 6. So we will return tomorrow night for Night 3. And until then, my name is Philip.
And I'm TJ.
And we'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.
Bye.